Hey guys, this is a soup that I recently made. It was really hot and spicy and tangy, really delicious. It's Indian pepper and tomato soup, and really healthy as well actually, vegetarian. It starts off with this, some tamarind fruit. This is a block of it that I'm just going to cut off about 60 grams of and let it steep in boiling water. It's going to be sieved out later anyway, but we want about 50 mils of tamarind water at the end. That's about 60 grams. I just eyeballed it, I didn't weigh it or anything. So I'm going to add about 100 mils of boiling water. I think that should render out about 50 mils of tamarind water in the end in about 15 minutes. Just mix it up to help it dissolve. And to that I'm going to add some dried curry leaves. The recipe looks for fresh curry leaves and says that if you can't get them you shouldn't bother with dried, but I can only get dried anyway, so I said that I'd chance steeping them in the boiling water because that's going to be sieved anyway, and I thought that this might just impart some of the curry leaf flavour without actually having dried leaves throughout the soup. And I think it worked pretty well. Now I'm going to chop up some tomatoes. I've got 500 grams of cherry tomatoes here, which might not be necessarily Indian, but they're from a friend's greenhouse and they're so soft and so sweet, so ripe. They were perfect, really tangy. And I added them to a plate that I have off the camera there, and to that I'm going to add some chopped jalapenos. Not exactly Indian either, but I had them in the freezer. I keep them in the freezer so they'll stay fresh, and they're very easily chopped and they're frozen anyway. And to that plate as well, I'm going to add 15 grams of finely grated ginger. In another bowl, I'm going to add about a teaspoon of black mustard seeds, a teaspoon of cumin seeds, and about 4 Kashmiri chilies, dried Kashmiri chilies I've chopped up. In my spice grinder, I'm going to grind about a teaspoon of black peppercorns, and once that's all whizzed up, I'm going to add about half a teaspoon of asafoetida. My apologies to any Indians for that pronunciation. And in a ramekin, I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons of red lentils. And of course, I'm doing it in one hand with one eye on the camera, and that's why this happened. Big spill. To my plate of fresh ingredients, I'm going to add about half a teaspoon of turmeric and sieve out the tamarind water with the curry leaves. Just pass it through a sieve, and it should give about 50 mils of tamarind water. In a casserole, melt about a tablespoon of unsalted butter. The recipe calls for ghee, but they're practically the same thing anyway. And fry your dried spices in it for about a minute. And then add your black pepper and asafoetida mixture and fry for another 30 seconds. So after about 30 seconds, you add all other ingredients: the tamarind water, the lentils, tomatoes, ginger, chilies, turmeric, and about 500 mils of water. You bring it to the boil and then turn it down to a low simmer and let simmer for about 20 minutes. I adjusted the seasoning, and now you're ready to serve. Easy as that. Really, really nice soup, really sharp and tangy. Really hot as well. Really low calorie. If you wanted to make it vegan, you could swap out the butter for some vegetable oil. Perfect. Thanks a million for watching. For the full recipe, check the link to my blog below in the description, rookiecook.org.